Welcome to the opener of of the show, one of Casper's very own, Devin Fulton.
What's up, Casper? Hell yeah, you guys ready for a fantastic evening of comedy? Hell yeah, they just made the announcements, but yeah, just quick refresher. Let's get some drinks going. Turn those green tea lights on. Let's get some drinks going. And speaking of drinks, make some noise for bar staff tonight. They're a kick-ass crew and they'll serve you well. If we get all the tea lights on at the same time, it'll look like a candlelight vigil for Amy Winehouse. So let's get this shit rolling. My name is Devin Fulton, and I just gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not a fan of getting nostalgic, but I do gotta admit, I miss the simpler days, man. I just miss when things are cheaper, affordable housing, you know? But it seems like we're actually kind of starting to embrace nostalgia as a country. Like I was watching this Taco Bell commercial the other day, and I heard that song In Too Deep by Sum 41. They were advertising like a quesarito or something like that. But yeah, we're like embracing the cool 2000s, and you know, we have the war in the Middle East going on, and like it's kind of slowing down. I say we keep that shit moving though. Like I like that 2000s nostalgia, you know, let's embrace it all. I like the flannels, I want to drink a Sobe again. And yeah, let's keep this shit going. Like, what's it called when a Palestinian lands a kickflip on a skateboard? Radical Islam, dude, fuck yeah! I gotta be honest with you guys, I gotta get something off my chest, man. I'm bald as fuck, dude. And, you know, I'm fine with it now, but it sucked going bald at age 19 because, you know, age 19 is like a pivotal age for getting puss. And instead, I was just like watching myself die, and like that just made me very insecure. And, you know, while all my homies were hitting up the ladies, I was just like watching videos on how to be charismatic again. And you know, thank God my lady's a social worker and an angel, because I think she's the only one in the universe that my redeveloped Riz could work on. I went up to her one day and I was just like, hey yo girl, you want this Make-A-Wish dick? My poor lady though, like, I realized she's never going to experience that romantic feeling of playing with her man's hair when I go down on her, you know? Instead, she just has to palm my shit like a basketball. Michael Jordan. No, and like what sucks too is like, she has to see her face at an unflattering angle too, because like my head's so shiny she sees her reflection. No, like I mentioned, man, like bald just makes, like all bald guys are secretly insecure, you know? Like look at all the alpha male influencers. They're always pushing supplements and like getting guys to do push-ups in like gas station parking lots or whatever. Like, do you guys know Andrew Tate? Yeah, that piece of shit. Like that fucker's so insecure that he was having to sleep with 15-year-olds. It's like, damn, I didn't know he was from Glen Rock. No, I'm trying to better understand what women go through though. Like I realize I lack lots of empathy skills and just lots of those soft skills. And so I've actually been changing my own identity, and I've actually been transitioning my middle name. And so now I go by Devin Marie Fulton. And it's pretty sick actually. Ever since I made this switcheroony, I've noticed like I have some like cool empathy skills and whatnot. And I've noticed some cool changes to my daily habits. Like when I go to the gym now, my gym bros will come up to me and they're like, hey man, you gonna hit arms today? I'm like, fuck no, I'm gonna hit Kegels. And they're like, what, don't you wanna be able to bench 300 pounds, dude? And I'm like, fuck no, I wanna be able to jump on a trampoline and not piss myself. But I still size guys up in the gym, because you know, I still got that guy in me. But I'll like see a guy across the room loading up 300 pounds on a bench press, and I'm like loading up the same amount of weight but on the hip thrust machine. I'm just matching his like with my No, I was on a walk on a hot summer day with my gal pals. We were just doing some hot girl shit. It was like 100 degrees in Casper, and that was the day I realized I understood what empathy felt like, because we were walking by this car. Windows were rolled up, and I saw this baby in this locked car. And in that moment, I was taken aback, you know? I was just like, that poor baby. And then we just kept walking. But that moment was surreal, feeling empathy. No, I gotta put my foot down though. We need more gender diversity in the white terrorist department. You know, we got too many white boys shooting up schools, and I think it's time that the Karens step up. You know, like in the Middle East, you know how like they'll scream Allahu Akbar before like doing a suicide bombing? How sick would it be if we strapped a bomb to a Karen's chest and sent her into like a real estate investor's house or like Ticketmaster's headquarters, and she just hit the live, laugh, love and blew that shit up. Turquoise and Hobby Lobby posters are flying everywhere. Now, you know, along with that, I'm also been dieting. I realized I needed to lose weight. Super hard to, but I knew I needed to lose weight when I was just sleeping in my house when all of a sudden like this strangler broke in. And he was coming after me, and like rather than just straight up choking me to death, instead it was fucked up. He put a button-up T-shirt on me and just proceeded to button up all the buttons. And the fucked up part is it worked. I like nearly suffocated. I was just like, fuck. No, it's crazy. Like my primal desires have changed because like, you know, now that I'm on a diet, all I can think about is just like cheesecake and like fishnets and a hot steamy shower. And like my algorithm has picked up on it because you know, before I was on a diet, my algorithm was like thirst traps and like 9/11 videos, you know, guy stuff. But now it's just a bunch of like crock pot recipes. I had to go watch a video on Pastry Hub the other day on the incognito tab, you know? No, it's just a crazy world. You know, we're going through some crazy times, and it's hard not to like get caught up in the fact that like things just kind of seem bleak nowadays, you know? Like, you know, back in our day, we had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and nowadays we have the Body Dysmorphia Unpaid Park Rangers. And everything is just so sexualized too, you know? Like shit, I was at Walmart last week in the frozen aisle, and I saw they had on sale ribbed corn dogs. I was like, what the hell? Ribbed corn dogs? 2 for $5, that's actually not a bad deal. But anyways, yeah, everything is just so sexualized now. And everything is also like getting like kind of like woke, as they say. Like I was listening to some music on Spotify when all of a sudden the AI DJ was like, hey yo, I got a new artist you gotta check out. His name is Youngblood. He's pansexual, writes bratty lyrics. Oh, and did I mention he's gay? And my first thought was like, what the hell is this, Twink 182? But then I gave him a couple like listens, and I was like, oh shit, he's actually not bad. Hey honey, I gotta run to Walmart. You got $5? No, yeah, and like, you know, things are just bleak. We got a crazy drug epidemic going on too. Like I was driving on a I-25, and I love that billboard past Douglas, and it says like this much fentanyl could kill someone, and like it has a penny on it. But the problem is the penny is the size of the billboard. It's like, that's a lot of fentanyl to do, man. No, but you know, we're all caught up in anxiety, and I think we need to start reconnecting with our joys. And because, you know, we have so much to be grateful for, like the Rialto hosting so many awesome kick-ass comics. The Ford Wyoming Center, like it's awesome to see. They hosted Hozier. They brought the GOAT himself, Weird Al. And it's just cool to see the Wyoming Center hosting artists other than Tech Nine every year. There's nothing wrong with Tech Nine's music other than it sucks. Tech Nine makes music for guys that are like, I'm not racist, motherfucker. My wife has a black eye. No, it's we have so much to be grateful for. Like we have all these craft fairs in town, and I love going to craft fairs because you show up and you're like, I get to see homemade stuff, witness the pinnacle of human creativity, and then you walk around and it's nothing but 3D printed dragons, and you just get stared at by a bunch of crackers. There's been a major uptick lately in Casper. Have you guys seen like all the Cybertrucks recently? I mean, I've seen like one of them, but like there's that like Temu Batman car driving around. I won't say anything political about Elon Musk's bitch ass, but I will say this. Guys that drive Cybertrucks definitely arched their backs when they got spanked as a kid. All right, so who here remembers NFL legend Michael Vick? weird one to cheer for, but for those that don't know Michael Vick, he was an NFL quarterback that was drafted in 2002 out of Virginia Tech, and he was left-handed and was taken the NFL by storm because he was running so fast. He was like the Lamar Jackson of his era. Holy shit, it was crazy. He was on the Madden cover, but then all of a sudden in 2007, he went to prison for dog fights. Pretty messed up. Lots of dogs lost their lives because of him. He got what he deserved. Total piece of shit move, though. But guys, I gotta just be honest with y'all. It's been 19 years. I say we let him do the thing again. But instead of giving him real dogs, we give him the furries. You know, those grown adults that dress like animals and sexualize animals. Yeah, so I just been, feeling nostalgic lately. I just miss the simpler days, man. Like, my favorite holiday is coming around the corner, which is St. Patrick's Day. I love St. Patrick's Day because you don't have to buy anything, you know? And I just love, like, the tradition of things, St. Patrick's Day, because, you know, in school growing up, if you didn't wear green to school on St. Patty's Day, what would happen? Yeah, exactly, you'd get pinched. And in the schools that I went to growing up, if you wore red on St. Patrick's Day, there would be those weirdos that went up and kissed you. Like, who here remembers that shit? Fuck, I miss being homeschooled. All right, like I mentioned, you guys are in for a great show tonight. I am so honored to announce our next comic on stage. Our next comic tonight, he's opened up for many wonderful comics here, including Alex Dragisevich, Amir K. He runs lots of shows in Greeley, Colorado. He's the owner of the Raspberry Cat Production podcast. Make some noise for Jared Chandler, everyone.